Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're cracking open No Kings, motherfucker. It's the new poetry collection from R.M. Engelhardt, just out from Dead Man's Pressing.
Yeah, brand new, 2025.
Exactly. And our goal here is to, pull out the key ideas for you, the listener. It covers a lot, society, poetry itself, personal stuff. We'll give you the core insights, the aha moments, without getting bogged down.
Okay, so diving in, what hits you first, I think, is the social commentary. It's pretty raw,
Oh, definitely. Poems like A Poem at Midnight Before We Leave.
right? Or America is fading. There's this strong feeling that things are, well, broken, a sin of decay.
Yeah, the language is stark. He talks about a killing zone, this feeling of being in a prison, even the smell of dead animals and death spreading.
It's visceral, isn't it? It's not just abstract political talk.
No, it feels very grounded in a negative experience. And that line about American ideals fading into disgust and disease, that's pretty bleak.
It is. And he points towards figures and systems. You see titles like, It's Springtime for Donald, neuropsychologist. Now, obviously, we're just reporting what's in the poems here, not endorsing the views. But it reflects a certain cynicism you hear around.
Right, a sense of disillusionment. Even the deadbeat generation kind of suggests democracy itself is sputtering.
Exactly. That disillusionment seems key.
Yeah.
But then he also turns inward, right, towards the poet.
Yes. That's a whole other layer. Like in memoriam, he's wondering if anyone will even read his stuff after he's gone.
Or The Bitter Men, which talks about poets, often talented ones, just dying unnoticed. It's quite melancholic.
It really is. And that poem, 200,000 Poems, it speaks to that feeling of being overwhelmed, doesn't it? Like, how can any one voice possibly cut through all that noise?
Yeah, what's the point almost? It questions the whole endeavor of writing poetry today.
And there's a bit of satire, too, maybe. Why I hate poetry workshops. Seems like a jab at trying to manufacture art or, selling out somehow.
Could be. It fits with that image later on of the poet as a raker of dust, rattler of bones, someone dealing with remnants.
That's a striking image. It connects to his references to other writers, too, like Bukowski and Kerouac.
Right. The Bukowski poems, Bukowski and Parallel Earth. Bukowski wouldn't bother. They kind of play with his legacy, imagining a cute Bukowski versus the raw reality.
And the Kerouac one, Jack Kerouac's Flannel, it feels like he's saying that Kerouac's hopeful beat spirit.
Doesn't quite land the same way now.
Yeah.
That the flannel shirt represents an optimism that feels out of place for this generation, maybe.
Seems like it. And that ties into other observations about modern life, like in The Gods Are Watching.
Ah, yes. That one's interesting. The overlords aren't kings or presidents anymore necessarily.
No, he points to, social media. Corporations, these big, maybe impersonal forces controlling things.
It taps into that common feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Of being watched or manipulated by algorithms and big tech.
For sure. And then you have poems that are just brutally simple, like tough shit.
Yeah, that one just lays out everyday frustrations. Very direct. Hits you because it's relatable in a grim way.
Absolutely. Even the weirder ones like White Jesus Meets Black Jesus in the Park add to this feeling of just observing the strange reality of now.
So bringing it all together.
Yeah, it feels like No Kings is Engelhardt holding up a mirror, a pretty cracked one maybe, to our current moment. It's critical, it's personal.
It's definitely looking at society, the artist's place in it, the whole human condition through this particular, sometimes harsh lens.
So the thought we'd like to leave you with is this. Considering these themes, the disillusionment, the role of the artist, the critique of modern control, what do you think really defines the specific time we're living in?
And what role can art or just individual expression actually play in navigating it? Something to think about.
Definitely. And if this deep dive sparked your interest, you'll likely find a lot more to chew on in the full collection of No Kings.